Welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, so in this episode I would like to do the Begoron Sword quest, but as you may already know, you cannot do that unless you have saved King Zora from his frozen state. So that means that this episode is instead going to consist of me going to the Ice Cavern, which is fine by me, because we learn a new song, we get the iron boots. It's a pretty cool place in general. And there's probably going to be, I would say, maybe 2 to 3 pieces of heart that we can get out of this as well. Now let's see, there's no point getting Epona for this because to get to Zora's domain we just have to go in this direction over here. It's probably the closest place aside from Kakariko Village from Hyrule Castle. And of course, as 7 years have passed, a lot of stuff has happened in that time. Mainly because Ganondorf has been wrecking shit up though. So unfortunately, the stuff that's been happening in the last 7 years hasn't been for the best sort of outcome. But thankfully for us, we're not going to have to walk all the way up this little trekking area. Because as Kid Link, we left one of them magic beans here. And now look at this, it's a little platform for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get on that. It's going to take us all the way up here, but I'm going to make sure to jump off just now actually. And I'm probably going to go ahead and make it nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Because look over there, there is another gold sculpture. I want it. I need to be a bit closer though. I don't quite have the long shot just yet. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that and add that to the gold sculpture collection. Now let's go ahead and jump down here. I'm trying to remember what's actually down this hole here. What is that? Just a chest, is it? Alright, well what is in chest number 1 and only 1? Is that it? Just 20 rupees? Are you serious? There's a fish there. That's about it. Not an awful lot down here actually then. Perhaps the hole I'm thinking of is this one that's underneath this boulder here. But thankfully now that we have the Megaton Hammer, we can go ahead and check this one out as well. Oh I see, right, it's a fairy's fountain. Okay, right. Well that's okay. At least we know what's up here now and we have easy access to get up here. Right, not bad. Okay, so a little bit of a shortcut to get all the way up here. But we've got 1 gold sculpture, we're going to probably get about 2 heart pieces, some iron boots, a new song, and I would classify this place as a dungeon, but it's not quite as big as a dungeon normally is, so I can't really classify it as one. It's more of a quick and easy location, I would say, with the odd puzzle or two. But as always, we have to unlock access behind this little waterfall here to actually gain access to Zora's domain. Now you check out what's happened behind this waterfall. That is still running perfectly fine. This hasn't been messed up. It's more along the lines of what's actually going on inside Zora's domain. Now this was like a swimming paradise for the Zoras and now it's completely frozen over. Like literally there is nothing going on here now. And of course you know what ice means in a lot of the older games. Ice mechanics. Everybody loves ice mechanics, don't they? I know, I sure don't. So as you can see, the King Zora is completely frozen over, and this is a special kind of ice, but we can actually, thankfully, melt this. And actually, one thing I'm going to do here, I've just remembered, if I remember correctly, there actually is a gold sculpture around here as well. Let me see if I'm correct in remembering that. There we go. Where are you? There you are, right up against this wall here, and this is like one of the easiest ways of getting this one. There we go. Now, we don't have to listen to the annoying weep sound anymore that the King Zora would normally make in shuffling across. Thankfully for us, he's going to stay exactly where he is. But we do need some fire. Yeah, some blue fire to melt that red ice. The blue and red kind of counteract each other, as colours can often do. But yeah, as you can see, Lord Jabu Jabu is gone. And there's actually a glitch that you can do here. I'm not going to show it off, but if you glitch and go down sort of here, you can actually enter Lord Jabu Jabu's belly like you did in Kid Link. I don't know exactly how you pull that one off, but it's a little bit of a weird one. But over here, as you can see, there's a piece of heart. Very, very easy piece of heart to get, in fact. And that, of course, puts us up to 2 out of the 4, so nearly a new heart container. Nearly a new heart container. And there's one at the bottom of this, this lake that we're in at the moment. And thankfully, it's not causing any freeze damage. That would royally suck. But we have to jump across these ones that are rotating, trying to make our life a little bit more difficult. And we're just going to have to get over here. Damn it. If I remember correctly, you can actually climb up these anyway. Oh, nearly. Very, very nearly, in fact. Go on, you can make it. He's not going to, though, is he? No. Okay. Nada. Never. No. Okay. I got it. I see where you're coming from. But this one we can, so we don't have to trek back too far. But I'm going to have to just make sure that I jump in the right location, as well as dodging those. And here we go. This is the entrance to the Ice Cavern. And we're not going to be here very long, and thankfully the reason behind that is because I know what I'm doing. But as you can see, these icicles are trying to kill us. And you wouldn't believe it, but in real life, people have been killed by them. Like, they have literally been impaled and died because of icicles. You wouldn't think that that would exist. But it kind of reminds me of a show I used to watch called 1,000 Ways to Die. That show was crazy, and literally, there was ways that people died that you would never even think was possible. Like, I think in one episode, a guy got killed by a piece of meteor that fell out of the sky, went straight through his chest, and he just fell back into his luxury swimming pool that he had in his back garden, and yeah, that was it. The guy was just boned, basically, by a piece of meteor. So, things can happen. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so we have to collect these, which thankfully for us actually give us rupees. We get 5 per one, which is great. Up here we have another gold sculpture. And come to think of it, how many does that put us up to? Now I just have to check. We are at 31. Nice. I get to claim my giant's wallet. I'm very much looking forward to that day. In the next episode I'm going to be doing the Begoron sword quest. It's a pretty cool weapon and I would like to have it. And it gives you a little bit extra distance, I find, when fighting enemies from long range. Like, if you want to keep your distance from an enemy, it's kind of a good weapon to have. And I'm going to try and show that one off in the Water Temple. Against Dark Link, in fact. I'll explain more about that later on, but there's a little thing that I want to try out later. Okay. Nearly glitched through the wall there. But this is where we encounter the blue fire for the first time, and annoying bats as always. Screw you guys. Oh, dude, frick, look at that, double teamed. You're gonna make it a hat trick and bring your third buddy along? I'm sure there's another one of them in here somewhere. Right, okay. You know what? I have the most powerful weapon in all of mankind. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and try and melt everything in my path. That did not do much against you though, did it? Wow, that is ridiculous. Jeez Louise, man, are you kidding me? Come on, where's them ice bats? Make my day. Freaking dare you. Blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you could use it for something. Oh no, let's have a drink. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I see you there. I see it. Well, no effects for you. Only death for you. Yeah, that's how I roll. Got a heart out of it as well. It's a good day. Okay, right, I'm going to put that back. Going to go ahead and take one of these fairies, which unfortunately I have to use both of them up because we need blue fire quite a lot in this place. I would say always keep 2 of them on you at all times. You can buy this stuff, but it costs quite a lot of money, which isn't very nice. Can't believe I'm wasting 2 fairies, but as you saw, we come across a fairy fountain on the way to Zora's Domain anyway. So if I wanted to go and pick 2 more of them up, it's really not a big deal for me. I actually find that fairies are one of the most easiest things to collect in this game. Blue fire, on the other hand, does not quite feel the same. There was actually something I could melt up there, you see that up there? That just contains the map, which in my opinion I find very strange that this place would even have a map. it's not very big. I don't really see the objective of having one here, but you're going to get in my way, aren't you? It's bad enough that I've got these swinging spikes trying to kill me on these icy floors that, of course, have ice mechanics on their side. It's not a fun day. Right, let's see. Oh, freaking jar face. Yeah, you can't actually roll under these, by the way. It just deals damage, so just go like this. Just, if you have to, you can dodge it like that. And the blade actually makes contact with your hat, and I don't really see how we don't take damage from that, but I'm not going to question it. Again, as always, this is a Zelda Ocarina of Time game. A Zelda game in general, I mean. Sometimes things don't make sense, you kind of have to just go with it. But I've came into this one first because there's some more blue fire for us. There's some bats over here as well, so let's try and get rid of them before they interact with fire or something really annoying. And over here, we actually have another piece of heart. So that is pretty darn cool, I have to admit. And if you can hear that, there's actually a gold sculpture around here as well. So in this place we're collecting a lot of collectibles and little things that are going to help us in our path. Bit of a very strange place, this. It really is. It's not like a it's not an official dungeon, it's just a side place that you can go to if you want. I think that chest there contains the compass. I would assume so anyway. How many times are these freaking icicles going to attack me as well? That's another thing that I get a little bit cheesed off with. Going to get a major case of frostbite in this place, I just know it. What the hell is going on there? Die! Put me up to 32, please. Okay. Goody good. I'm going to go now. Look at that. You think you're having a bad day, right? Link's ceiling here is trying to kill him. What is going on there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, Jar. Hell is your problem? I've never understood why that's happened in this game, actually, by the way. Jar's trying to attack you. I mean, the only explanation for that is they're possessed by something, which means this place is haunted. How else are they going to take off like that and try and attack me? There are evil spirits here, then, basically, isn't there? What the hell? Right, yeah, I see you guys. They're all together. Look at this little posse they've got going on here. You can die. You can die. I'm just going to take these out first, I think, because I just know that one of them are going to catch me off in a minute. Alright. So, the way I like to do this is quite straightforward, actually. You can normally climb up these without having to use that little platform that I'm going to move in a second. I like to just grab this one first because it's here basically. You can grab this, and while you're here you can get that sculpture there as well. Another gold sculpture. Loads of gold sculptures. This place actually has quite a lot, and look at my feet, I am purely magical. Maybe the air is frozen and I'm walking on it. Look at that, I'm even climbing on nothing. What the hell is going on? Right, okay, so the same procedure goes in this place. What we're going to do here though is we're going to push this block, and it will just slide along the ground like that. And then all you can do is you can just jump up here and grab this one, like that. Go around the other side of this, and just push it over there as well. And you see why I said we need 2 blue fire? There's one of these up here surrounded by the red ice. Seems a little bit like an oxymoron, doesn't it? Red ice. Just doesn't really seem right. Alright, more blue fire. But thankfully for us, there's actually a blue fire in this room, so we'll have 2 more bottles before we leave this room, which is very good. And quite a lot of rupees at this rate. A little bit strange that they actually give you money. Right, so we're just going to push this one off now, but that doesn't matter because it's going to come back. So do not be alarmed when you see it go off the ledge and think, oh no, my only platform, my only friend in this place as well. And this place is pretty freaking creepy, I have to admit. Alright, see that blue fire over there? We can get that as well, but first of all I'm just going to grab this one as well. And I'm just going to climb this actually. Go ahead and climb it, Link. There we go. I'm just going to jump over to this blue fire now. It's actually best to come here with more than 2 bottles because you don't always necessarily have to refill as many times. I only have 2 bottles at this point in the game. I could have got the chicken one very, very early on by helping out that lady with the cuckoos. I haven't done that yet, but as previously explained, I'm going to go back and do a couple of things later on in this playthrough. Probably that one as well. Oh, damn it, Link. Come on. You're embarrassing me. Come on. Push the slidey block. There you go. Right, I think this might be the last one now. There we go, and that just opens up that for us. And rather than throwing this one away now and doing the whole puzzle again, you don't have to get it in a perfect location. You could just push it against this wall here, and it looks like you have to push it along here so it gets to that ledge there, but you don't actually have to do that. You can just make it from here, actually. Just saves you messing around a little bit more. Oh, I see you there. You can actually hook shot to him as well. That does a little bit of damage and gets you closer to him. Just if you want to, and if you've got the time. But as you can see, we got another one here. So, I like to try and burn these away in the middle, because you can get the 2 jars as well. You can actually get all 3 of these in one go. It doesn't really matter that much though, because they've only got like a heart and a rupee in it. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of it. We're here, and it's like mini-boss time now. So it really wasn't actually that difficult. You could just charge up, wait for him to come to you, because this is more of a waiting game. This game plays it actually quite a lot. You have to wait for the enemy to attack you, and then you can deal damage. Because look at that, that actually wasn't that difficult, but the illusion that the game creates is that the bosses are so hard and long-winded and that, and it's really not true. That wolf doesn't have that much health, you just have to wait for the right time to attack him. But inside this chest is the iron boots, which I've been waiting a very long time to get my hands on. Just in case you want to sink to the bottom of an ocean for no reason. But miraculously, Sheik is here once again. Sheik has been following us everywhere so far. We meet again, Peter Pan. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. Frickin' hell, Nintendo, are you gonna go mushroom on me and say that Zelda's in another castle now? With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple, which is going to be the next temple that we do, guys. I really do not like that temple, and I'm probably amongst many others as well who do not like that temple, mainly because it can be quite confusing at times. There's a lot of doors, there's a lot of routes, and it's probably one of the only dungeons that I will actually pick the map and the compass up for. Go in there using Farore's Wind and just really try and get through it as quickly and as effectively as I possibly can. So Sheik is going to teach us another song now. This is called the Serenade of Water. Quite a nice relaxing tune as well. Now, of course, Sheik is busting out the harp as always. And this will actually take us to Lake Hylia, which is where we do the water temple. I'm really not looking forward to that place, I have to admit. And one of the things that always perplexed me about the water temple is that Dark Link is in there, and I, previously over the years found out that Dark Link wasn't originally going to be in the water temple, he was actually going to be somewhere else. But that's where they decided to put him. Kind of a mini-boss. You know, he seems like he could be a main boss if he was given a little bit more skills, I would say. If he could do more rather than just, mimic what you're doing, that would have been a pretty awesome fight. But I suppose it would have taken away the effect of him shadowing who you are and stuff like that. But, pretty cool fight in general. And I'm thinking about breaking it later on. We'll see. Right, iron boots. Get to try them out for the first time in forever. And we haven't got a blue tunic yet, so we can't breathe underwater for very long. So we have to make sure that we don't stay underwater too long, otherwise we will drown. That is logic for you. It applies here. It really does. It also applies to the icy floor, which I very much hate. Oh damn it, stop trying to kill me, icicles. Nasty roll in life you have there. That literally is the ice cavern done. And all I'm going to do now is just come over here, and I'm just going to sink down using the iron boots. Because this is how we're going to get our 12th heart. Because if I remember correctly, we're at three heart pieces now. And this will be the 4th one. And I don't know a single person who's bothered with all the rupees down here, because why are you going to come down here for green rupees anyway? I mean, look how time consuming that would be to pick them up. If there was like 20 rupee ones down here, that would be pretty cool. I would like that. But rupees, like I said before, they're not really that difficult to get in this game. You can sell, you know, bugs to a girl. She'll buy them at 50 rupees a piece. I think it's a girl anyway. But yeah, she or he will buy stuff from you. You can take loads of things there. Or you can find underground areas that give you like 200 rupees a go. So it's pretty cool. But we are done here now. Didn't take very long, in fact. Nice episode time, actually. 20 minutes is what I'm happy with. Is there a gold sculpture around here, or did I get that one? May have got it. There is one around here somewhere. May have got it, though. There is a secret place over the end there. Where is that? Just over the back. I'm not going to bother with that this time, though. Right, okay, finally. And this is why you needed the second blue fire. Just to rescue the King Zora. Which, of course, we'll have to come back to when we're doing the Begoron quest, because he has the rare frog that we need. Alright, cool. Go ahead and talk to you then. And it's good to rescue him because he gives you a free tunic that allows you to breathe underwater. So where we have the fire one, we can survive in really hot and humid environments. This will allow us to breathe underwater, which of course you're going to need for the water temple. So there we go, we've got our Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown underwater. Okay, right. Well, this is going to probably conclude my episode of Zelda Ocarina of Time, guys. In the next episode, I'll probably do the Begoron's quest, and the episode after that, I'm probably going to be going into the Water Temple and conquering that son of a biatch. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and will subscribe if you haven't already for more. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.